million splash park opens today in West Tulsa. Coming up in a few minutes, we're showing you all the fun. He says something as simple as putting your fingers like this and jabbing an attacker in the neck can give you just enough space to be able to run away. One of the hard things about last semester was having to use Zoom on her computer to be able to draw things and explain concepts like adjectives to her students. This semester, she can just use the whiteboard that's right there in her classroom. I joined in on some of the training, learning the right way to put on the gear, although I didn't do it in the 60-second time limit. I even got to help put out a fire, and it's hard work. So this long, winding black cord that you see coming down the length of the trailer is currently vacuuming out the 42,000 pounds of jelly, and it's all going into this red box here. After police released that tear gas, what we saw was a lot of people head into the neighborhoods, kind of away from Peoria. Oh, please. In the microwave of the motel room. Yeah, this is quite an event. Oh, here come these race cars right here. Let me show them to you. They're getting all revved up. They're going to come up to the track right here. So the parents have to spend less time in their cars driving to pick up the meals. Now they'll just come on Monday and pick up one time for the entire week. It was a day full of fun and screams, but only the best kind. I talked with parents and kids who were very excited to finally have enough snow to go sledding.
It was good. It was amazing. You can almost crash into cars, but it's just lucky as you can just slow down at the exact moment.
As the day went on, some of the snow started to melt, but the kids didn't even mind.
It's been really fun. It's really slick. There's not much snow left, but it's still sleddable.
And they tell me it was much better than school. And what are you doing today instead of going to school?
Sledding.
Are you excited?
Yeah. Definitely.
They were hoping it snowed so much that they did some crazy things to ensure that sledding would happen.
I flushed ice down the toilet.
People came out with their families and some even with their pets.
It was really fun, and me and my dad went, and it was really fun. Once we fell off the sled, but it was really fun. No one got hurt.
There were seasoned sledders on the hills with very loved sleds.
It's actually my dad's sled. He had it when he was a little boy, so he's been in Minnesota, Colorado with this thing, and it's pretty wicked fast.
But people used whatever they could find, including their summer pool toys. It didn't matter as long as they were having fun sliding down those icy hills. Okay, you can see I've made all sorts of friends here, and we're all going to go down the hill together. Everyone ready? Set, go! The hangars at the American Airlines maintenance base usually hold airplanes. But today, Hangar 3 was full of food and volunteers in blue shirts.
We've got over 200 of our employees out here today volunteering and helping pack meals, small boxes.
American Airlines bought and donated the food for the kits.
75,000 pounds of food.
Then volunteers came in to package it into 5,000 food boxes.
And everybody's working together and just laughing and joking and having a really good time. It's joy.
The boxes are filled with things like juice, canned food, and cereal. Then taped shut and loaded onto a pallet.
This pallet is done and ready to go out. It is number 40 of almost 60 pallets being shipped out today, and each pallet has 86 boxes of food.
Those pallets made their way to the Community Food Bank of Eastern Oklahoma today, where they will be distributed to those in need.
We have some disaster boxes on hand. They're going out faster than we can put them together. So this is an amazing assist.
This donation will help those who are still unable to live in their homes or who are out of work during this time while businesses recover.
The sun may come back out, but people are still really suffering.
15 homes damaged kind of throughout this whole area, and then like you said, this home behind me just destroyed. It's hard to see out here in the dark a little bit, but no walls, no roof. It doesn't even resemble a home here, and this is where it lays now, but this is not where it stood. It was blown to this location here. I met Roy Parker and his wife Carrie as they and other friends and family worked to find anything they could salvage.
It's amazing to see I've probably had 50 calls of people that was willing to come. give me money, give me time, give me their tractors.
They were both at work this morning, say they had no idea a storm was coming. Carrie heard from other families that homes were damaged, then told me that the flooded roads made it hard for her to even get here to see what happened. Her husband Roy showed me around.
This is where the trail house was sitting, and then porch was right here. You can see a few of the tie downs where it just snapped those in two, and then the rest of them, it just pulled them right out of the ground. We've been here for probably a month and a half maybe. And so we were just living here until we could build a house, and now it's going to take a little bit longer. I believe it flipped one time because you can see where the roof is, and then there's a wall, and then there's the floor and the frame.
They say they are grateful they are safe. They have other family in the area whose homes also had some damage. We drove past many power crews working to repair lines that were down. Parker says it is still a long road ahead.
Just going to be a lot of work to get it cleaned up and get something built back.
This is right here the actual trolley that went from Sapulpa to Tulsa and back again. Now, when the route was discontinued, a man bought the trolley. He used it as a workshop for a little bit, and then it lived in his backyard for more than 50 years. Now, this is a picture I have here that was in the trolley. It was damaged by the fire. This is the actual moment that they lifted that trolley up out of the backyard and brought it right here.
It would have been a great loss, I think, for the community.
The trolley means more to Sapulpa than just an artifact from the Electric Railroad. It was a gift to the town and an icon for the centennial celebration in 1998.
It's a centennial icon. We're proud of our trolley.
Originally, it connected communities by taking people to them, but the restoration of the trolley connected the community together again.
We created a thing called SOS, Save Our Streetcar, and everybody got involved.
It was emotional for Deal to think about how they almost lost it. The fire started around 2 o'clock Wednesday morning. Some people passing by saw flames and called the fire department.
It caused some significant damage.
They say there was a lock pried off the door, and you can see a person on the security footage enter the trolley. But they aren't releasing that footage right now.
It really speaks a lot, and it kind of gets to you when somebody tries to burn it down, if that happened. We believe it was actually a break-in. We don't know the motives behind that.
The damage was contained to the back of the trolley, and Deal says they'll start fixing it up right away.
I could be openly weeping, and I think that's true of a lot of people. It's a piece of the community.
They say they're grateful that those people saw the flames and called it in, but they also had a little bit of luck. If I just step behind here, this is the trolley right here, and just right directly across the street, that building right there is the fire station. So the firefighters were able to be here just within moments and get that fire contained so it wasn't able to spread to any nearby buildings or even the rest of that trolley.